It's crazy to believe this love story we call ours started a little over 7 years ago. Who knows, a high-speed car chase down I-94 would gain you a wife.
I'll admit it, I'm probably super nervous right now, but when I finally get to see you, I know all of those nerves will just fly away. Today is the big day. It's all about you and me. Today marks the next big adventure of our lives together. I love you, honey. I'll see you soon, babe. I know you are looking amazing, and I'm sure your dress is going to knock my socks off.
There's no words to show you how. No song that's come from David's crown.
I sometimes think about where I would be if SLI hadn't happened. But then I remind myself this was all God's plan. I was supposed to meet you on June 28, 2009.
I wait patiently for you.
Oh my gosh, they're beautiful.
You're my best friend, my other half. You are the biggest blessing in my life, and I absolutely can't wait to be your wife. I love you. See you at 2.
When I first met him, Nicole said, I thought he was really annoying. He followed us in his car. And Jeffrey chimed in and said, you told me you wanted me to follow you. And then Nicole, you said, well, that doesn't mean we actually wanted you to follow us. And Jeffrey just smiled and shook his head and kept his mouth shut. And I thought, wow, these two already act like they're married.
Now house can hold the love that we own.
I have known Nicole since I was born. We have been everything from best friends to enemies at times. I mean, it happens. We have both taken and given advice from each other throughout the years. Everything from fashion to hairstyles, eating habits, drinks to try, and of course, boys. There isn't someone that I could think of that would be a better big sister than Nicole has been throughout the years.
That first year at NDSU, she met this guy called Jeff. Nicole said, do you mind if Jeff comes and hunts with us? I said, sure. We could have him come and hunt with us, talk to my brothers and the folks at our hunting camp. And they said, sure, he can come. He's a Packer fan, right? I said, you know what? I don't know. So I talked to Nicole, and he's a Viking fan. So I had to go back to the hunting camp and ask him if we would allow him. And so yeah, we did let him.
One, 2, 3.
Oh my God. Oh my God, honey. You look amazing. You look so good. You look great.
Look at you. This looks so good.
Forever and always put you before me to the end of time.
One morning, Jeff and I got up early because the rest of them slept in at hunting camp, and I had just pulled my gun out of my case. I'm loading it, and Jeff says, you know, I want to ask you something. I'm thinking, great, he wants to ask me something about deer hunting. I'll tell him, I can fill him in. He says, I want to ask Nicole to marry me. I'm thinking, whoa. I've got a gun in my hand, and this guy wants to ask me for my daughter's hand. He's not too bad.
Under the starlight, we'll find our way, I know. This is the start of something beautiful.
There's a lot of times that I spent with Jeff and Nicole kind of as the third wheel, just looking at these guys, thinking like, I want to have what these guys have had. You know, you ask Jeff, how did you meet Nicole? Yeah, Nicole is my first love, my only love. It's my forever. And it's just like, wow, you're like, really? How do you know that? How are you so sure? And he just knew.
When the wind moves along your face.
From the beginning of it all, I could tell Jeff was different. The way Nicole talked about him, the way she wanted to be with him all the time and at different moments. I mean, she overlooked the fact that he was from Minnesota and a Viking fan.
And don't you wait, just say you'll run with me, come what may.
I, Jeffrey, take you, Nicole, to be my wife. You truly are my best friend, my partner in crime, and most importantly, the love of my life. I can't wait to continue this crazy adventure with the woman that I love. I promise to always be there through the good and the bad. I promise that I'll do my best to be on time. Even though I am extremely notorious for always being late. I promise that I will always try and make you laugh, even if some of my jokes are pretty terrible. And finally, I promise to be a loving and caring husband for as long as we both shall live.
'Cause this is the start of something beautiful.
I knew from that very first time you accidentally said I love you, 3 weeks after we met, that I was gonna fall in love with you. This wasn't just a summer fling with the cute boy from summer camp. You stole my heart in a way I never thought was possible. I promise to support you through all your hobbies and stay calm when you come home with another hockey injury. I promise to do my absolute best to keep the cereal shelf stocked and milk in the fridge. I promise to be your best friend, your soulmate, and your wife for as long as we both shall live. Love you forever.
Here we stand, the world awaits. It's your love I know that gives me strength.
We've known this young lady since she was a baby, and she's growing into a beautiful young lady. She has that rare combination of not only outer beauty, but she is beautiful on the inside. She's kind, she's loving, she's gentle, she's generous, she's everything a guy would want in a wife. You are a lucky man, Jeffrey.
You by my side, there's no place that we can't go. This is the start of something beautiful.
It is with great joy that I present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Jeffrey Hawes.
You know it's a serious date when they bring him up to deer camp. And my first thought was, what is this good-looking, pretty boy, city slicker? How is he gonna fit in with all of us rednecks? But it didn't take long for him to make me a believer.
You're the honey drop on the tip of my tongue. All the songs I wish I sung.
Just recently, I was in Spooner. I was gathered around the Slominski kitchen island. My Jeffrey whispered into my ear, and he said to me, I want my family to be just like this. He did. It's true.
My mind, I'm singing to the open sky. Oh my dear, I'm hoping you can hear.
Jeff and Nicole motivate me. They're inspiration for me. I know they're probably the same for you. To see them join today, it's very special. I'm very honored to be the best man here. These two people mean a lot to me.
Years, ooh, a million years.
Don't Nicole and Jeff look amazing tonight, right? And I must say, Nicole's hair is on point. I'm Sarah Slominski, the coolest Slominski sibling. I'm sorry. This is Sarah's speech, sorry.
For so long, I've been waiting for you.
Good evening, everyone. Don't Nicole and Jeff look amazing? And I must say, Nicole's hair is on point.
Oh my love, you're the only one I'm thinking of. I will love you for a million
started off introducing myself as Jeffrey's mom, and that is a title that I'm proud to have every single day. But I am absolutely thrilled to get the new title today of Nicole's mother-in-law. May your love grow abundantly. May your hearts only see the good in each other, and please make each other smile every day.
Oh my, I'm singing to the open sky. Oh my dear, I'm hoping you can hear.
Like Dr. Seuss always says, we're all a little weird and life's a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall in mutual weirdness and call it love. These two are definitely weird. But they are perfect for each other and complete each other's weirdness.
Oh my, I'm singing to the open sky. Oh my dear, I'm hoping you can hear. And oh my love, you're the only one I'm thinking of. And I will love you for. I will love you for. I will love you for a million years. A million years. A million years.
Oh my gosh. These are amazing. He got me earrings. That's my life.